Exciting times here at KSL. We're getting ready to launch a brand new podcast. It's a podcast called Return to Real, Honest in Health and Fitness, and it stars Neil Anderson. Neil, why another health and fitness podcast right now?
Yeah, it seems crazy, right? Like, there's so many podcasts you can go listen to. Health and fitness is a moving target, and it's complicated, right? And every single person is different. And so we need different ideas, and especially now that we realize more about health and fitness and we've come a long way, there are a lot of new ideas, thoughts, products, services, and my job is to go out and find those and put them in front of folks so that when they do hit those roadblocks, they can get right over the top of them. Or if they need help getting started, they can get doing it right now.
Now, is this just a podcast, or is there going to be more to it?
There'll be, I hope, more to it. Right now it's just a podcast, right? It's just information, just stuff that I'm curious about, products and services that you might be curious about. And yeah, we're going to put that out, you know, in a weekly way. We're going to put that out once a week.
Now, a lot of people might recognize you from GPP Fitness. Is this just a promotion for GPP Fitness?
I like what I do, and I do what I do on purpose, but it isn't going to be all about GPP. It will be coming from that perspective because that's what I've done, and that's something that I've done on purpose. But my job, and the thing that I'm more curious about, is I want to find out what others are doing. What's different, better, and special about what somebody else is doing? And I'm hoping that what I can do is bring my 26 years of experience and my minimalist philosophy, and I can blend the two, and we can have more information.
Let's talk a little bit about your 26 years of experience. What does that consist of?
Oh, I started, I got my first certification in 1994. At American Council on Exercise. I worked all the way through school. I got a degree in exercise science, and I worked through school in cardiac rehab and physical therapy, just a grunt, but it was valuable. I learned a lot about the human body, and I'm fascinated by the human body. I'm fascinated by fitness, and I'm fascinated about helping people. So those are sort of that's what I'm about.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the clients you've worked with in the past, because those who have watched the Utah Jazz dancers light up the floor, you were responsible for kind of the way they looked.
I don't go 2 sentences without mentioning that, right? I'm pretty proud of that. I trained the Utah Jazz dancers for 10 years. If you want to know what our stuff does and how it looks, all you have to do is look at them. My jazz dancers were in incredible shape. As a matter of fact, I would put my jazz dancers group, any of the groups that I had for 10 years, against any professional sports organization. They were very fit, very fit. So I'm proud of them. We trained the Ute dancers, we trained the Ute cheer team, we trained the Blaze dancers. I don't know how I got involved with all those dancers, but we've trained a lot of them over the years.
But let's also talk about fitness in the world of, mental, social, spiritual, intellectual, because you're going to cover all those topics as well.
I have what I think is a unique understanding of fitness. I love fitness, right? But I understand now, after many years, that fitness is just a piece of health. It isn't health. Health is 8-dimensional, and you can only be as healthy as you have perfect balance among 8 different aspects of health. You got mental, emotional, social, spiritual, environmental, intellectual, fiscal, and physical. And physical is the cool part, because physical is the conduit. We understand that that's the only one that we can touch. And the more things that I learn, the more senses I can involve in a learning process, the faster and more completely I will learn it. And so that's why a lot of us gravitate toward the physical. I had a lady one time that was standing at my front desk, and I was asking her, how can I help you? And she looked me square in the eyes. She was like, I just want my husband to look at me that way again. And I was fascinated by that, because that's not a physical pursuit. That's an emotional pursuit. That's a social pursuit. And she's going at those two things through the physical. And that, for me, is when the lights went on.
I love it, and Return to Real, Honest Health and Fitness is all about that, and I think your curiosity to the body and the mind is going to be the key. Don't forget, you can download this every week right here where you get your KSL podcasts.